Welcome back to how to record a 12-bar blues in Garageband. So we recorded our 12-bar blues chord track with a piano. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is students can adjust their MIDI track if they make a mistake. I made a couple of ones over here really. So I could delete that if I wanted to. I'm going to go back here to where I thought I may have made a mistake. Oh dear. So I could take this out, for example. Maybe not a very good example, but I can take that out. I can adjust this, even adjust the note if I want to. Oh well, not a big improvement, but this is how you can edit the MIDI window here. Before I showed you how to quantize. Just pulls the MIDI sequence, MIDI notes, the input onto the beat, or the 8th note, or 16th note, depending how accurate you want it to be. Of course, if you're doing lots of more complicated melodies or chord sequences off the beat, then you can make those changes as well. You can have it make it swing. Lots of fun. So, let's take off the edit screen now. Gives us back to the full screen. We want to add a track now. So let's add a ground bass. So I click on the plus, add a new track. We would like a software instrument. And we're going to find a bass guitar. So let's click on the bass guitar. And I like the Liverpool bass. Once I'm happy with that, I can record my ground bass. Got my count-in turned on, my click track turned on. Here we go. Stop there. Okay. I'm going to double click on that track as well. That also brings up the MIDI window. To quantize it to a 16th note to make it onto the beat. Okay, a few other editing tips. You can loop it, which loops the whole track. You'll see a little loop icon, just like you would on Garageband on the iPads. You can extend the region of the track. No point in the moment, there's no data. You can make it small, make it shorter, longer. You can split the region. Go to edit and split the playhead. You'll cut something out or edit it. So let's undo that though. Don't want that right now. Undo, drag, undo, drag, undo split region. Okay. So there we have it. We now have got the bass guitar and the piano. Now, as we're mixing and mastering our track, we can also adjust the volume level like you would on the Garageband on the iPad. if you would prefer the students not to record a drum track, the next step might be just to find a loop that complements the blues. So let's look at loops for a moment here. Here's the loop icon on the right hand side. And there are, as you can see, there are lots of different loops. Let's click on all drums and see if there's anything that might look like blues. No. Club dance. Okay, this could take a while. Let's look at beats instead, see if that helps us or not. Oh, exotic beat. Well, this is not helping us any, is it? You can do a search. You might type in jazz. Let's see what options you get. Here we go. That's an organ. Oh, here we go. Jazzy rock drums. Blues. No. That's better than nothing. So drag that into the screen, loop it to 12 bars, and let's listen to it. That's better than nothing. Okay. I can click on this track and go to edit, and also quantize. It's all quantized to see things automatically anyway. So it's in time with the Liverpool bass and the Steinway piano. And then you might want to add a bit of organ riff. You maybe want to have it in the middle. This is when they can get really creative with their music. So now we've got it all happening now. Okay, obviously the last track doesn't work so well. Let's just delete that one. But the organ riff sounds pretty cool. It might even be worth repeating that. Sounds very smooth. I'm just going to keep slowly adjusting the volume of each track. Okay, once I'm finished, we want to save this. If you go File and Save As, I'll save it to the desktop. That saves the project, but that doesn't save it as a MIDI file or an audio file or MP3 file. And that's the overall master project you want to then share. You want students to share to maybe to an iMovie or to you for an assessment, to Edmodo or iTunes U. So you need to click on Share, go to Export Song to Disk, Desktop. 12 bar blues to MP3s is better. Medium high quality is fine. And then click on that. No, don't click on that. Go export. That'll then bounce it to a multi-track recording. Let's convert it to MP3. Right, so close that down, minimize that down, sorry, and here's the track right here. Our masterpiece of music. Thank you so much for listening. I'm just going to be dancing right now. Oh yeah. Get me a drink, wait.